You say that you believe you can win the next election. Will it be Keir Starmer leading the Labour Party into that election?
Look, I'm not going to get ahead of any decision that the Prime Minister may or may not take. He was very clear yesterday that he will not be walking away, as some of my colleagues have asked him to do. I've observed we've got over 400 Labour MPs in the House of Commons. I don't belittle the, I think now 70 who have raised concerns publicly. All I would say is that the vast majority of us are focused on using the time we have in government to be able to deliver the types of change for people across the country that we're also passionate about delivering, but that we have to work together then as a party in this new political era of five-party politics, of the rise of populist parties in our country, to be able to set the course for winning that next election. And as I say, I believe we can win that election because I think our Labour values of equality, of opportunity, of solidarity, of bringing the country together and rising to the challenges of the future are the values that will win at the ballot box in 2029.
We've been talking about the decision that the Prime Minister has to make, and I'm not expecting you to tell me what that decision might be, but do you know what he's decided? You don't have to tell me if you do, if you know what it is that he's decided, but do you know what he has decided at this point or not?
Look, you wouldn't expect me to get into any of my private conversations with the Prime Minister, and as I say, he's got an important job to do as Prime Minister of our country, getting on with the work this morning. He's got an important job as leader of the Labour Party, and if the Prime Minister decides to say anything further to his speech yesterday, I'm sure he'll come and do that on Sky News very shortly.
And just very finally, can you just confirm for us that the King's speech is going ahead as planned tomorrow?
Yes, as far as I'm aware, the King's speech is going ahead tomorrow. We've been working very hard to bring together a programme of bills for the next session that meet the challenges that we face as a country, and it's important that we get on with that work.